Hi, this is Lisa. Welcome back to our channel, Have Love Will Travel. In this video, we'll be taking you through our dining experiences at the Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres, where we recently vacationed for 6 nights and definitely tried a lot of food. As always, if you like our content, please be sure to press that like and subscribe button and allow notifications so that we can alert you when we drop new content. I know Brian and I are not alone in looking forward to good food on vacation. So when we were planning and researching this trip, we prioritized resorts that had strong dining reviews. We really wanted great variety, good quality food, and nice atmosphere in the restaurants. We also wanted the opportunity to enjoy some local dishes, so we knew we weren't going to miss the Mexican night buffet, so that left us 5 dinners.
Now, one thing that we wanted to mention is that not all of the sit-down restaurants are open every night. So make sure you check your app to ensure that you are not planning on going to a restaurant that won't be open that night. Our first night was Don Jaume, and this place was excellent, so much so that we came here twice. Lisa decided to go with a margarita, and I went with an old-fashioned, and they were both pretty good. In addition, they brought over some of their fried onion petals and their rolls with cinnamon butter. Nothing special, but tasty. To start, I went with a French onion soup. It's not the best I ever had. I was hoping it would be a bit richer, but I enjoyed it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Lisa had the Argentinian beef empanadas and she enjoyed those. She gave them an 8 out of 10. Lisa's filet was cooked and seasoned well, as was my ribeye. We both gave ours an 8 out of 10. Now, dessert was another story. Disappointing and dry. We did not like the apple cream tart. On our second visit, Lisa started off with the creamy Serrano ham croquettes and I had the buffalo wings. Nothing special. We both gave ours 7 out of 10. This night we decided to go with a little flair with our entree and we ordered the tableside picanha. The servers were excellent and really put on a show. Lisa and I both agree that this was one of the better dishes on the trip. The picanha was delicious and was cooked perfectly. Our first full day started off at Il Bottaccio. Breakfast here is for Elegance Club members only, and they started us off with a nice bread service. Lisa decided to go with the yogurt and berries with chia seeds, as well as the vegetarian white omelet. She absolutely enjoyed it, gave it an 8.5. My Monte Cristo was just okay, I gave it a 6. We did come back again later in the trip, and Lisa ordered the Tuscan crepe. She really enjoyed that, gave it an 8.5. My Eggs Benedict was just okay, I gave it a 7. Overall, I'd say Il Bottaccio is a good choice for breakfast.
Deciding to eat at the Mexican night buffet, we only had desserts and margaritas here at El Mariachi Loco. We did want to show you how pretty it was inside. We did like our service when we were at the bar, and we had some great drinks. And for the sweets, we tried the tres leches cake and the churros, and they were both decent. This restaurant also gives you the option of dining outdoors as well. the Bistro was the restaurant that I was looking most forward to. We did need to make a reservation, so we did that right away with our butler on the first day. The atmosphere was beautiful. The service was attentive. I do think that the food was a little bit disappointing for me, but overall we had a great experience. I decided to start with the sauteed octopus. I really enjoyed this dish. Brian chose the scallop special. He also thought this was very good. For my entree, I had the Villeroy Chicken Supreme. This was just okay. I found it a little dry. I gave it a 6.5. Brian had the au poivre filet. He also thought that was all right. He gave it a 7. We decided to go with the crepe Suzette, which neither of us had had before. The presentation was excellent. However, the flavor itself was disappointing, and the texture was a little rubbery. I don't think I would recommend this dish. However, the creme brulee was delicious. Give that an 8.5. Now we're heading back to Il Bottaccio, where Brian and I also had dinner. We started with the traditional bruschetta, which looked really pretty, but also tasted very good. Brian had the bolognese, and he also ordered the chicken parm, which we shared. He gave both dishes a 7.5. Although it's not on the menu, I had the pappardelle with pesto sauce, and I had a great salad with pecans and feta. I loved my meal. I gave it an 8.5. We had heard a lot of hype about the Gran Padano wheel, this great cheese wheel that they roll around to the different tables and mix the pasta with. However, we were told that we could only order it if we had a bottle of wine ordered as well.
Next up is Mar House, which was our favorite place for lunch. Unfortunately, we don't have any footage here, but the selection was outstanding and their grill was always cooking up fresh fish and different meat options to order. However, dinner was not as successful. Lisa had the lobster pasta, which she wasn't crazy about, and I had the lobster thermidor, which I was not a fan of. Now, unfortunately, Kabuki did not make the cut for us, but it is a very popular restaurant and it does require reservations. Majestic is a fast food option available at the resort. It's open from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. and it has a lot of traditional fast food options. And lastly, we have our exclusive club lounges. There are 2 of these lounges on property and they are dedicated specifically for Elegance Club members only. This lounge here is called the Tides Lounge, and it is in a great location right next to the adults only pool. There was always a very good selection of fresh fruit and snacks available. In addition, they had some coolers that offered yogurt, fresh fruit, meats and cheeses, and some other options as well. The beverages were fully stocked as well, making sure that there was plenty of beer, soda, and water available. In addition, they had a self-service bar and coffee station.
We also wanted to mention that we did try room service once during our stay. This was in the afternoon, and the food came 20 minutes quicker than they said it would. The french fries were fresh and hot. Unfortunately, my sandwich did not have any dressing or mayonnaise on the tuna, so it was very dry. But Brian did enjoy his wings and his hamburger, thinking they were decent.
So as Lisa and I look back at our time here at the Majestic, we can say that we were very pleased with our dining experience. Sure, there were highs and lows, but overall the Majestic does a great job. Thank you so much for joining us on our Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres restaurant tour. Please feel free to leave a comment, and if you're enjoying our content, please make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons.